So we're back at Ace Attorney, and this time we have an extra voice with us. So this should be really exciting. I filled in Mr. Wizard here about the current plot stuff that's happening right now. Do you remember what happened last time we played, Eric?
I generally, yes.
Yeah,
And my luck is not so well. It is kind of a murder mystery in the sense like we're
someone did die.
trying to exonerate ourselves from the accusation of murder,
Mm-hmm.
right? As I recall, and
Yes.
I seem to remember we're pretty near the end of doing so.
Yeah,
Um,
we're pretty into it. Pretty into it.
we got let's see here. We've gotten people to admit that there was another person, this lady here in the
Yes.
diner with the victim at the time
Mm-hmm.
uh, of the death, and we're getting her to amend her testimony
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
She's a British
for
exchange
the
student.
court. I feel like she's not a student; it's something else. But yeah, I agree. Generally, otherwise, isn't she just generally British? Isn't it just like British citizen? Or maybe
No,
she's a
it
student
said
too.
British exchange student on the little
Yep.
character
Okay,
roster that we looked at.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, like it's
wild.
so British the way she has a goose on her head.
Yes, I mean the
Is
British are
that?
known for their hats.
I, of
Many a
course,
goose
right.
go to British hatters to become headway. Whole flocks.
Don't.
My God.
Are you a taxidermist then, or what's a hatter? Is it an
She just
animal?
goes to her local taxidermist. She's
Hatter,
like, "Pray
hatter,
tell, good sir, I would love for you to put a bird on my
haberdasher,
head, please."
head accessorizer.
Accessorize the bird.
Yeah, I'm a head man. That
um,
means something different, I think.
I think so. I'm not sure. But yeah,
Probably.
so we were also, I guess, reading through in silly voices.
Yes.
But now that we
Yes.
have an extra member to add to the cast,
So
and I guess we're probably going to be like winding this one down and adding and like cycling through to a new set of characters in short
yeah,
order. We'll see.
so Eric, we talked, and
Mm-hmm.
Iron here is interested in Ouchi and Hosonaga.
Okay. Fine.
Did you like
To
doing
give up
Ouchi?
Skeletor? Of course. No,
Right, you know what? Right, you were Skeletor.
it's
That's right.
fine. I will, I guess, give up. No, whichever ones that you feel. I generally need the load lightens by the end of it because I foolishly was just like, yeah, you be the main character and I'll do everyone else.
Everybody else.
That didn't work so great.
Yeah,
But
that's why
Well,
I was.
share
good.
share the load with Ouchi, and I'm coming in
Oh,
with
the
Haas. That's what I'm
load.
doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hoss.
Asanaga.
Okay.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Hoisanoga?
I like
So
Haas. It's funny.
yeah, so I'm playing
He's a
our
cop,
nervous
so it's
Okay.
good.
MC and this English lady, and then
Right.
also whoever it is, Eric has to be Cause. He has to be
Okay.
Cause. I'm
Right.
sorry, your
Fair
voice is
enough.
too good.
Okay. Remember how to do it. I
It's
know.
Shatner, right?
It's right.
I
Well,
I
that's
guess
what
it's
I've been told. It's
yeah.
really just like how I read stuff. It's my narrator voice.
You're narrating
With
Shatner.
a little bit of extra like emphasis,
A little bit of shat in there.
lean into the cadence thing. That's easy. Anybody can
That's
do the
great.
Shatner cadence. Just
That's right.
wait before the last word.
All right, so Karen, when we start, there's gonna be music that's playing. Let me know if it's loud, and then I'll turn it down for a bit if it's loud.
Okay. I mean, I can change the volume on my stream as well.
Okay, cool, 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 cool.
Yep.
Good.
So that way you don't have to bother. You don't have to mess with the stream settings
All right.
themselves. I can just make it my own comfortable
Which
volume.
speaking of, I hope you two sound clear and okay on the Twitch.
Near
The
as I can
streaming.
tell, it appears
Yep.
we're good. I would have
All
whined
right.
by now, generally.
You're right. You're
He's
right.
he's
You're
good.
right. I was waiting for that, and it never happened. I'm kidding, Eric. I love you. All right, let's do this.
Look, I'm not gonna apologize for quality control.
All right. So now she's testifying. I think about
Brett's
the
her, right?
yeah,
Yep.
she's testifying about the victim's death for sure.
This is what happened at the time. Oh wait, leading up to the death
Yes.
of the victim.
Yes. Okay. You guys ready?
Oh yes.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burnt his wrist like that. Right, because he burned his wrist on the thing he ordered. Remember, Eric?
What? Yes.
Yes.
The bowl shape. I
Yeah.
do now.
When
I
the
do
wait
now.
when the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast. As far as I've heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. Snarky British smile. If there's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me. But of course, this country's inferior. Oh yeah, she's also racist. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, good.
This
Good.
country's inferior investigative techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyway. What do you mean?
The most captivating and beautiful testimony will go down in the Supreme Court's history. Thank you.
Please, I hope they're gonna include the snide at the country. That's us. That's me, rather. Easy does it. I hope that is the last time I'll have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming tongue. Wow. Okay. Oh, forgive me. I do hope I haven't insulted anyone.
No offense.
Winky
No,
face.
Not at all, not at all. It is a delight merely to hear you speak, my dear lady.
I like it.
And it seems very clear from your testimony that this boorish talk of the victim's burn is utterly irrelevant.
I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today. Your manager.
The Minister of Justice?
May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible. Uh, English, amen.
English, amen.
So when she speaks in that font, she's speaking in English because yes, because technically, the English right now, like it's Japanese, but
Everything else, yeah, is the
yeah.
Huh? Was that a prayer?
Thanks. Was that a prayer then?
Well, you'll have to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett, and put up with a cross-examination now.
I loved it.
Give that-
Ellipses, exclamation mark. The British.
I expect you've noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much.
English ellipses. That's a lot of ellipses. Wow.
Double, maybe
Double of this.
triple even. I don't need. I'm sure, in fact, I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this will be your final cross-examination in this trial.
You're fine.
If you fail to demonstrate any problems with this witness's testimony. Stern. Just looked at me. I was not expecting. I will be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear?
Double ellipses. Wow, I'm also doing it. Ow! I don't know why I did that.
Oh, God!
Oh God, the pain. Yes, Your Excellency. Oh no, I feel it in my brain.
Then you may proceed with the cross-examination.
He's like, that's such a weird little boy.
And please stop insulting yourself in my presence.
All right, so we gotta cross-examine her. What do you think we should do, Eric?
So, I don't know when the poor man burned his wrist like that. That doesn't seem reasonable, right? Like, she was there when the steak arrived. You gotta.
Yeah.
Least, I don't think we have any proof, so you can impress her on that.
Yeah.
Least.
Yes.
But his hand was on the searing hot plate for at least 3 whole seconds. You can't
You
not
just-
have noticed.
You just smelt that shit cooking.
Right?
Right? Seriously, and he'd be like screaming like bloody horror. Do you think so? Let me ask you something. Uh, sorry?
That's not.
Ever since Ever since I arrived at this courtroom, and even still now, the fly in those unsightly black trousers of yours has been wide open. Oh shit! Damn! You can't not have noticed, can you? I love
Those are
Hosnaga.
very different things.
Hosnaga's like, bro, holy shit. Is your fly been open? Huh?
You just got
What?
Perry Mason hard. Wait, why do they have zippers already? Hold on. Or is it a button fly? Did you not do up a button fly? 'Cause
Wow.
that's
That's,
inexcusable.
that's
I mean, our last two sessions we've established that Ryunosuke is kind of a disaster of a human being. So
he seems like one
Yeah.
already.
already.
Hey, look,
Oh.
this is how you do it.
Haha, what fun. English person voice. You hadn't realized. It's
The dear lady is absolutely right. In fact, my penis is out right now and I haven't noticed.
oh no. Ouchie, put it back in. Put it back in.
Oh dear. Guys, phrasing. Uh, as your friend, you've embarrassed me as well as yourself, Ryu.
Oh, come on. Cosmo definitely knows what it looks like. Come on. Come on.
It's just
Come on.
all a shameful act.
Why are
I
you
guess that's all you just
freeballing?
got in public.
In the courtroom, you should be wearing underwear.
He's got his katana. I was like, dude, like I will chop it off.
I will cut that shit. He's even got it drawn slightly, like he's
That's,
ready.
he does. That's his dramatic.
Yeah, he does that. He
Also,
does
have
his
you noticed anything interesting about this character?
his head.
The wind is always blowing,
Yeah,
even though
that's
we're
true.
inside.
You're right. It's exactly accurate.
Right.
Quite an
Right.
astute observation.
It's from
Yeah.
my
As well, but yes, no, that's my favorite.
from my
part,
long
his head bang.
experience of Indian drama,
Indian.
Indian action movies.
Fucking
many of
Bollywood.
the main
Actual
characters.
hero of this story. We
Right.
just are playing the side character.
Yeah, he's the
Effort.
he's the shonen protagonist.
Uh-huh.
Mm. Why didn't you
Why?
tell
Oh,
me?
whoops.
Dr. Wilson was a true English gentleman. He chose honorable silence over a vulgar scream. Could your tiny brains imagine such a thing? You know,
Big oof.
is okay. The game actually gets more racist. I will say the game gets more.
That's
There,
good.
there,
That's
there,
good.
there, there is a prosecutor in later cases who like is the fandom is like where it's life because he's like a tragic character and all that. He spends most of the series calling Runo, the main character, a bad word targeted towards Japanese people.
Oh, good, good.
Yes.
Shit.
Keep in mind,
yes.
this game is written by Japanese people. Go ahead, sorry.
Right. Oh, yes. I think my tiny brain can.
Wow.
Wait,
Is
what
that
am I
still-
talking about again?
He's
There's
insulting
a
himself.
security that's at play, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
The complacency. Or complicit-
Well,
whatever.
I can't. Anyway, I don't know why this sounds French, even though she's English, but, you know, I'm not a professional voice
Close
actor.
enough.
Sorry.
I get that vibe from the italic font I chose.
From the
though,
font,
so
yeah.
That, like weird cursive thing going on makes me feel like it should be in a French accent too. I don't know.
Hmm. Alright, when the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast. Come on, remind us, what evidence do we have again? Okay, so... Yeah, she put the glass in her handbag. Remember that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay,
Uh,
Wait, go back to that picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no...
only
There's,
one glass.
like
yeah, there's only one glass because she put it in her
she stole
handbag.
hers,
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
which is apparently not supposed to just automatically be like, whoa, like
Yeah.
you're hiding your presence at the scene of the crime, ma'am. Like that's super suspicious. Like
Yeah.
what is up? but we didn't want to sully her reputation.
As a proper gentlewoman.
So she just needed to be shuffled out the back door. And
see.
it's upsetting. It's very difficult to do our job here.
Yes, absolutely. Do you
What
want
does
to press this?
present mean? What is
Oh,
what does
present.
present
You present evidence as we're like, hey, that can't be true because of this.
Oh, Gotcha.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm just
Here-
like, here, have some.
Here's my
This
badge.
is for you.
Here's my badge.
This is for you. Yeah, I think you just press this shit, right?
I think you well, like we can just walk through and press them all, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to. We run out of, or do we lose a chance up there in the corner if we don't?
No.
If we press one that we're not supposed to. Does
No,
that not
no.
happen?
You
Okay,
you
then
press.
I'll just
Yeah.
press
All right, let's
away.
do it.
Yeah.
As you testified before, you were drinking carbonated water. Is that right?
Dr. Wilson was only permitted to drink water at that time. If you remember.
Oh yeah, he's at
Yeah.
like a dentist appointment.
Which is explained while he ordered that drink. Correct, waiter?
And it's my theory that he. Well,
Exactly
Yes.
as you say, sir.
Oh, I told him about the coughing fit. That's
he does bleed.
Although, whether or not the professor actually drank any of the water when I delivered the steak to the table, I'm afraid I don't remember that.
damn you. Yeah.
There. Ah, I have enough English to understand that, at least. For the benefit of others in the court, it means bless you.
Sip. Sip. Sorry. Thank
I
you.
like the idea that somebody told him that that's what "damn you" means.
He just walks up and says, "Damn you." Damn you.
Well, I don't know. Tone's hard sometimes between like languages. It's just like a really uncomfortable interpreter.
Yeah.
Bless you. I think he thought you sneezed. I don't know.
Reminds me of the Ace Ventura. Tell them I come in peace. He wants to fight you.
He wants to kill you. All right. I think it means the exact opposite. Anyway. All right. As far as I've heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides the gunshot. Which, let's check that again really quickly.
Right. Let's give that a look, I suppose.
All right. Single bullet fired at close range. Fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass your body. Okay.
Wow, that's a very concise coroner's report there.
Mm-hmm. Let us press it.
Yeah, I suppose. Yes. I think we don't have any proof.
If we keep
but
pressing him,
that-
it might
yeah,
show up.
right. Fatal. This.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily.
Mm,
It probably should be the bullet, but like, I don't know.
yeah. Yes, it's written here in the
Interesting.
paperwork. Fatal hemorrhage from ballistic trauma. Yeah.
Yeet. Luckily for all of us, a little burn on the wrist isn't gonna kill us.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt though. It's gonna hurt.
That's your dad.
And there were no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death. Boom. It could only been a bullet from your gun that put an end to this innocent man's life.
That doesn't make sense. The burn must have happened straight away when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter.
Yes, that's true. If it had cooled even slightly, it wouldn't have been able to make a burn like that.
See, my husband knows. I mean, my friend knows. And if the victim burnt his wrist on a hot plate as soon as it was brought out from the kitchen, then he must have already been dead at that point.
And yet, the fact is the victim was killed by a gunshot to the chest, you silly child. Until you were able to show the court evidence to disprove that, this is a complete waste of time. The Great British Baking Show is on.
Yeah, I could care. Prosecutor Ouchie is right.
Baking Show is
Yeah, I
on.
love that
True.
part.
All right, Ryunosuke. Fucking Ryunosuke takes his fist, shakes it, and just yells "Arg!" in his mind, turns into a pirate. Arg!
Does the
Did that
medical
man turn into a
report-
pirate? What? Sorry.
The medical report. What is
This one?
Yeah, the dental work, because this is. No, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually say anything we can read on it. I don't think.
Otherwise, if we looked at it already, it would have anything important would have been updated here. So,
Okey-doke.
yeah, all we know he's prohibited from eating or drinking anything with water.
I just didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't remember if there was some other. Because I remember thinking my thought was that he died in this dental work process, and that they used this whole charade to cover. I mean, she's probably like a medical student or something, I guess, and the nurse there.
She was,
And
yeah, she was a medical student.
Effed up the anesthetic or whatever anesthesia.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked it all right up, but I don't remember why I thought that.
Did
I
she
feel like I
weekend
had
at
better
Bernie's?
grounding.
Did she like drag him
Yeah,
into the
that's
restaurant?
that exactly.
I love it.
Well, hold on. Ryunosuke said he spoke to the victim though. Like he had a conversation with
Did
him
he?
before. Yeah, he did. He
Is
said that.
she a ventriloquist?
He came over and said hey to him.
Yeah.
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 What kind of conversation was it? I don't remember that. I guess he definitely. came
he
over and was
he
like,
actually-
"Hi, I exist and am a student." Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he was like he talked to him and they had like a small conversation, but
I mean,
he was definitely alive.
Sometimes
Still, weekend at Bernie's on the table
Right.
here. I'm gonna say
You ever know.
She's a very convincing
dead the whole
ventriloquist.
time.
Yeah.
Right. So
She's
very
drinking a cup of
complicated
water and
system
making him
of wires and levers.
I love it. If there's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace, please do show me.
You're a damn like a,
You're a fucking
yeah,
God.
tons of them. I
Yeah,
imagine,
I mean,
right?
yeah. Like there's a heart
A
attack
sack
gun.
of
The
oranges.
CIA made that sack of oranges.
They're not
There's
Yeah.
there
No,
there's
it's
a
a real thing.
there's a
Is it,
cancer gun.
honestly? No way.
No, it's a heart attack gun. It fires a very small icicle filled with a certain kind of venom that will induce a heart attack, and because
That's
it's
just
encased
poison.
in ice,
It's not a heart
the-
attack
the-
gun.
well, it causes a heart attack, and
Okay,
it melts
but-
away and leaves only a small,
You could
very
use
small
a needle. It's not a heart
Well,
attack.
sure.
It's
I
poison.
mean, Right, it's poison that causes
guess
a heart
you're
attack.
right,
Right?
though.
Like, I mean,
Right.
what else? I mean, like,
You're right.
you
A
need to
trained
cause a
dart
heart
with
attack
that in
some
is-
way.
I guess you're right, though. I'm
Did-
disappointed. That's not the heart attack gun I
Oh,
was hoping
okay,
for.
like,
I wanted
Just
some
a
sort
click,
of like
your heart broken.
like
now.
ray gun that
Like a
I'm not
microwave
sure
gun.
really what I
It's
expected.
just-
Yeah.
It's probably unfair.
It just implodes.
All right, well, can we present the heart attack gun, please?
Did
All right, well.
I submit to the court the concept of a heart attack gun. Not
they-
like a regular
God,
one
the
that we
CIA
have.
tried to
But I
kill
have
Castro
this
with that one?
idea.
Whatever.
Wait. Or is just like, I know
Like
this
a laser.
jujitsu pole. that it'll cut off all the oxygen to your brain and won't bruise your neck. So let me show you how that goes. All right, now
Oh,
you put your
no.
arm here. All right, and I'm gonna. All right.
Doesn't seem
All
like
right.
this works. I think this is why you're not allowed to like.
No. Give
knee
it
the
5 minutes, and
well
you'll feel it. You'll feel it.
during a trial. Where's the bailiff?
All right. You want to just press this?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Yes.
Without leaving a trace.
A bag of oranges.
If someone is shot, or strangled, or stabbed, or thrown from a height, however a person's life is taken, there are always telltale traces on the body.
Poison.
Quite right, dear lady.
Ooh.
And as our police forces thoroughly examined the body of the deceased, there can be no doubt.
Dear lady, you're like twice her age, dude.
What if you?
I'm slipping into Jeff right now.
What if you burn the wrist on the place where you stab him with the needle?
Is that right, Inspector Haas? As I've always said, I always aim for a flawless investigation.
There would be physical traces with all those causes of death, that's true. But maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark. Like a heart,
sack of oranges.
like a heart,
I'm telling you.
like a heart attack gun.
A heart attack gun. See, there'd be a bullet wound though, like an ice bullet wound.
Right.
But it'd be a
If
bullet
heaven
wound.
forbid you doubt me, young man. You're young man. Hold on.
I mean,
Hold
you are young.
on. Hold on.
You're a student.
Objection.
How old?
24.
She's 24.
She's
How
24.
old's Kaz?
Calling me a young. Kaz is
Fair
23.
Yeah, but he's a year older than us, right? We're first.
Right.
year.
Yeah.
So you're 22. So you're
So
baby.
she's got 2
obviously.
years. Technically, I think she
Right.
can do
Young
that.
man.
That's how
God.
it works.
Not for me. It doesn't add up.
No.
For me, it doesn't add up.
10%. That's the official number.
God. Does that mean I can like go to somebody who's like 21 and a half and call them a youngster?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? You know what?
I don't write the rules, okay?
You know what?
I mean,
I'm-
remember when you were 21, right? Do you think you were younger than you are now?
You know what? You know what? Let's table this for later. I'm boiling with anger right now. I'm boiling with anger right now. You have no idea.
Circle back.
Alright.
Oh god.
If heaven forbid you doubt me, young man, you're going to have to tell everyone how exactly you think the professor did lose his life. I almost said wife. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it? This goose-wearing dummy.
Oh no! Perish the thought. Calling such a sweet young lady's innocence into question?
God.
On my honor, I, Ouchie, will cut down any who dare cast such aspirations with that guy's sword.
I'm just going to ignore that completely. A way of killing someone that leaves no trace.
We need some evidence to back us up here.
Yes. Evidence. What does that word mean again?
Right. What was the ad? Yeah. God damn it. That's hilarious.
Cosmo's like, oh my god, he's going to go to jail. He's gonna go to jail.
I'm never
going to
gonna be
jail.
able to go study abroad or whatever it was. That
Right.
was his objective. I don't remember.
Alright.
You're
But of
certainly
course,
not going to England after this.
Go
Yeah.
join,
but of
join
course,
the-
this country's inferior
Supreme
investigative
Court.
techniques, blah 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 blah, racism. Alright. To repress the racism.
Okay. So we do have a pretty limited medical report. Is that something that we could say, well, like they didn't test for poison? Is that the way you get at that? I don't know how to get to that like
Conclusion?
poison.
Yeah.
Poison is how you do it, or really anything along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's mentioned that. Like chemicals,
But
you could just
yeah,
like have had a heart attack.
for sure.
That's why
Without a
she
heart
put
attack
her
gun
cup in
or
the.
not.
Maybe she didn't put her cup in the her purse. Maybe she put his cup in the purse because there's the poison
There's
in it.
poison in it.
Mm.
That's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the hand burn was going to be the cover for like an injection site or something, but that makes way more sense.
Doesn't the picture show that the cup is on the cup that's remaining is on her side of the table anyway?
It's by the steak.
Yeah.
Which
I guess he
that
wasn't
was her
supposed to
steak,
eat. You're
right?
right.
That was her.
No, it was
steak.
his steak, victim steak.
He couldn't get steaks. He couldn't.
He couldn't.
wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to
Oh, I
eat.
know, right? He
Yeah,
couldn't
see,
get steak,
that's
right?
her bottle.
Right.
That's her placemat. So she took his cup. She didn't take her
Yeah.
cup.
Right.
You're right.
I won't confirm or
Ooh.
deny as somebody who's played this
Good
before.
catch, man.
Right, do you want to press it?
Definitely. I'm trying to think what the how you apply that evidence as well.
Inferior? What do you mean by that?
Well, it means.
In the land of the Great British Empire, the police store everything found at a crime scene for later examination. But in this country, you investigate once, and that's the end of it. Isn't that so?
Right. Black Carnival is open for business as usual today. Just days after the incident.
Exactly. Which means that even if the investigation takes a different direction... Oh,
Oh,
Vital-
excuse me. I'm
I...
bleeding.
Excuse me, I'm talking, good sir. Can you go die somewhere else?
Good job. Come on.
Vital evidence may be lost. It doesn't even occur to your naive detectives to try to preserve the crime scene. I'm trying to be as tactful about this as I can, you understand.
Right.
Perjury.
Uh-huh. A killer blow. The lady is as formidable as she is beautiful.
My god, man, this guy's trying too hard. Grouchy. Amazing! He's actually admitting our police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Ouchie is finally starting to see sense.
No.
That was Eric. Oh no. Cosmo is Eric.
Very much
Yeah.
doubt that.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I can read.
I can't.
His
apparently.
name flag there is what
Yeah.
the key. That's the
Right.
clue.
I just
Yeah.
don't know these guys well enough to know their names.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's fair.
Hmm.
I did it.
course.
I said
You
it.
did you?
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
Oh.
very much doubt.
Oh shit, man. Still, there's something about what Miss Brett just said. The whole racism thing. There was a moment before when something didn't seem quite right. I wonder
So when
what
the guy was hacking his lungs off. Is that the part?
I wonder what could be wrong.
Real. Real.
I think it's going terribly. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information.
Yes. As I suspected, she's a tough witness.
You say that again.
We need to find a way to break her testimony. Sorry.
Break her testimony.
I just figured it was like generally, like psychological.
Possible, we're married.
The cross-examination will be over.
But that would mean I have to find a way. There must be some clue somewhere to help us find it. I don't want to say that word.
I think it works in that context.
Okay.
Fair play.
Yeah, but still, find a chink in her armor. Ellipses. Kazuma.
What, Ryu?
There is one thing I notice. Something that's been bothering me.
Bothering you? You mean about Miss Bread?
Actually, no.
It's that goddamn goose hat.
About the person sitting next to her, Inspector Hosonaga.
The detective?
Yes. He seemed to react a little strangely to
Yeah.
Miss Brett's last statement.
Bleeding from the mouth.
I was wondering if it might be significant. If it might present an opening, maybe.
Ellipses. All right, I have an idea. Try pressing her on that last statement one more time.
If you think so, but
But this time, instead of targeting the woman herself. Let's see what we can get out of the detective.
Besides more mouth blood.
alright then. I wonder what Cosmo's thinking. I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Once I press Miss Brett on her last statement again. Man, say press Miss Brett 3 times fast. Look.
You can't make me.
No, I'm not even gonna try.
Alright, so this is introducing a new mechanic in which like you can press somebody, and if there's 2 witnesses on the stand, if the one of them has like a reaction to it, you can be like, "Hey, buddy, what'd you think of that?"
Nice.
So let's do that. Alright, here he goes. Her being racist and pretty problematic, and then Ouchie being a total simp. Here we go.
That one.
Let's see. Let's see if he'll let us. So, oh, there he is again. The detective's reaction is just the same as before. Why? He should probably see a doctor.
Up until now, the detective has been in the stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter.
I love how the judge is like everyone's frozen in time, and the judge is like, "What is going on? Why are you all
Are you guys
frozen?"
having a monologue over there? Can you stop?
Stop. You're supposed to be not talking to the witnesses.
Again,
Yeah.
the British baking show is on. But things are very different now. For this testimony, the detective is just listening to what the Englishwoman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity.
What do you mean?
When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip.
You can tell it's gonna be an intense monologue because there's this theme playing right now.
Yeah.
However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find they often let their guard down.
You're gonna talk about friendship in a second. You're right. Look at him.
The power
He's
of heart and, belief in yourself.
look at him. He's lost in his own thoughts.
I'm gonna
It's
kill that
time
man.
to pursue the man and his train of thought.
He's gonna hold him at sword point.
Let's get a ticket to ride. No, that's not very good.
Yeah. Sorry. Pursue?
I'll explain how to do it now, Ryu. It's all about. Wait, it's all to do, even with the witness marker.
Marker. God, what are you talking
Can't see the
about?
floating bubbles over his
Are
head?
you not seeing the UI?
Whoa!
At the moment, we're focused on Miss Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement.
You know, Cosmo, you know I have tunnel vision. My eyesight's so bad. It's just like Ryu, tilt your head. Oh my god, where are you pulling out the screens?
I don't know how to say that. But by moving the marker left and right with A and D, I guess AD,
AD.
you can turn your attention to other people in the stand.
Who's
My
AD?
nose is bleeding.
What are you saying?
Oh god!
Oh, no.
This is I don't know.
Sorry, Inspector.
forgotten
I will have to
occult magic.
I will have to take you to the hospital, but they're having a monologue right now.
While you're looking at the other witnesses, you'll be able to pursue them with space.
Well, there's that space button again. Who is Space?
You just hit all of them at the same time, or Is it in order? Is that what it is?
No, you go D to go right, A to go left.
No, I'm being a jackass.
Oh, okay.
Space is there's those letters exist on the keyboard. You could press it. Never mind. If
Oh, I get it
you
now.
can catch the person at just the right time, you might uncover some new information to pursue. If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people on the stand, take a good look around.
All right then. So first, I should move the marker across with add, and focus on the detective.
Is amongst
Then
a word?
pursue him with space and see what's on his mind. All right, here we go. I don't know what anything you just said, Cosmo, but screw it. All right.
Wait.
All right. And
Spacebar.
what?
What's the
Okay.
other one?
Whoa, my God. Whoa. I'd like to imagine Ryu's case. He just tilted his head a bit. He's like, oh my God.
That's all it is. Yeah, you just look over a little. What?
Ryu,
I-
you must
You
look
you
slightly to the
address
right.
the other person. You know, like you're doing with the first person, but the other one.
I have to. I have. It's like I have discovered depth. I have discovered depth perception.
It is a totally new feature as far as I'm aware, though. I only played
Yes, it
one
is.
of these games, but this
Yeah.
never happened. I couldn't do this.
Yeah, it's the beauty of
Like the
3D
tag team
models.
duels and Pokemon Mans.
Yeah,
Mans.
Pokemans.
Mhm.
All right, so now we gotta pursue that. All right,
That's the space button.
yeah, all right, buddy. Excuse me, pal.
Excuse me. What's the meaning of blah 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 blah?
Buzzing through.
Holy shit,
Not waiting for you on those.
Holy
things.
holy shit, Cosmo! I think I killed him. I'm pressing space. I think I killed him. Oh
Is
God.
that the murder button? Someone should have told me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to murder you, shock you. He really was lost in his thoughts. Deeply.
It looked like you were thinking something just now, Inspector.
Kyle doesn't give a fuck. Look at him. He's like, yeah, okay, come on, get over it.
Pull it together. Perhaps having heard what the lady next to you had to say.
Oh shit. If there's something you'd like to say, please share it with the court. You can tell it's getting dramatic now.
What is the meaning of this? Oh, seriously, what are you saying? I can't understand your words. That's the delightful Englishwoman who's testifying at the moment.
I think he's probably right on that.
Yeah.
If you can't find fault with her testimony, then the cross-examination should be over immediately.
Yeah, you know, Altree, this may be the one time you're actually making legal sense, but you know, anyway. Oh, it's
It legit asses, man.
Yeah, that's how it works. He's
I
not
mean-
on trial.
I mean, they are both up on the stand technically, but I think if he's just there, you don't talk to the interpreter like
Well-
a witness on the stand. I don't.
I guess the technicality is that I guess the technicality is that he's the interpreter, but I mean they don't have like a oath system, like they swear it. They just kind of plop them up on there.
Oh, okay. Well, it might work differently in this law code.
It's a free for all.
US perspective.
Oh,
Generally
is that how it
specialized
works?
in Avian law. Absolutely not.
I get that reference. I love you, Eric. I get that reference.
What?
Wow. The detective is in the stand,
Wow. Okay. So
which
that,
makes
that's
him
how.
a valid witness. Yeah, he's up there.
He's up
I
there.
would honk at him.
He's in the law box, so he can be lawed. That's how it works. I'm sorry.
He is in the law radius.
It's like
That
it,
is
it
the law zone.
It is the law zone.
it's like under law, anyone who sits in that zone is shall be lawed on.
It's gonna get all lawed on.
No
Lawed
exceptions.
all over. Ugh.
I wonder. I wonder if Cosmo, like, if someone was sitting in
We
front of
did
the
have the
defense
old
stand.
guy and the other dude there both at the same time. Now that we're talking about it, though.
Yeah, they're both, but
it was just
they're
like-
both testifying at the same time. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
That's right. All right,
There you go.
let's go. That. Yes. Not to mention the fact that he's intimately involved with the case.
Inspector Hostaga.
Yes.
Wipe that blood off you. Do you have some? Sorry, falling apart.
That's all right.
Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Mrs. Pratt, Miss Pratt, whatever?
What are those?
Wipe the blood off my mouth. Well, well, yes. If you don't mind, I would like to speak.
English, French ellipses. I don't know what this voice is anymore.
The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. Which is why I, Hoss,
The Hoss.
The-
Hoss,
The
always
Haas.
strive to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless.
Oh my god. Can you imagine?
Failed miserably in that aim so far, my dude.
Can you imagine at the station? It's like, oh my god, did you hear the Haas is attached to the case? No,
Oh,
the
God.
Haas. No, the one and only
Big
Haas.
Hoss?
The one and only. It's like you when you hear that coughing from across the hallway, it's all over for you. So, what do you really mean by that?
I'll tell you what I mean. I won't have evidence lacking on my watch. I'm not afraid to take everything I can from the scene of the crime. It's preserving evidence, you see.
It's stealing,
And
but
if some of
sure.
that ends up on eBay later, more for me.
Get a few
I was gonna
bucks.
say, that is the tone I felt that was delivered in.
Yeah.
I don't care
And
if
there
they
it
call
is.
me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done.
Well, someone's getting
wait.
fired.
Sorry. Hoss. Hoss.
Just admitted to stealing from a
Yes?
crime scene.
Hoss.
I mean, it's not stealing if he's already dead, right?
No, I mean, I think it's what do they call that? Obstruction of justice?
Yeah.
Right. Right. That one.
Yeah.
That one.
Spoiling a
Might
crime
be
scene.
like a crime, an interfering with a crime scene thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
But he's the lead inspector, so you know.
That's fair.
Hmm.
I still think they can't do that.
Crime scene thief? What the?
Your Honor, mistrial?
Your Honor.
CST here.
Yeah. Is he like
Just
CSI or
admitted
something?
to stealing random shit from the scene of the crime. Could I get out? Well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there.
Ooh, a bottle.
Us?
Take this. Oh no, that's you.
No,
No, it
it's
is you.
is yours.
For example.
That's you, Haas.
No, the voice. I was.
Oh.
It was you. I was.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. What? That's the best I can do. It is that? What is that?
This is the bottle of carbonated water that I took to the victim's table on the day in question.
It's not a bottle
I've
of
been
water.
hiding it this whole time.
Host Naga, where have you been hiding on your person? Your person?
Nope. We don't need to know that.
In
It's
my
irrelevant.
inspector's pocket.
Irrelevant to the investigation at hand.
And yes, it's lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago.
Oh no, I
Is
wanted
that-
to drink from
I
it.
wasn't gonna ask that. Was that a question anyone was wondering? Like, oh well, is it still carbonated?
It's not good anymore. You're not gonna want any.
I'm imagining Ryu in the back is like, man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not delicious still, I assure you.
I tasted some just to be sure, and now I'm bleeding from the mouth.
Minutes ago.
So, that
Oh,
might
that
be
is
connected.
probably.
But it was carbonated water. I don't care what anyone says.
This isn't a point of contention.
Yes, there's some left in the bottle. I can see it.
One day, our police force will be among the best in the world. As long as I keep trying random things in random crime scenes. The time is coming. I guarantee it. A toast. Oh, God.
Yeah, I just can't say I condone the witness's actions, but I do understand the sentiment.
It's literally illegal, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I can't condone it.
Yes.
I can't condone.
Listen,
Damn
I
it.
listen. I said that I
Things
can't
killed
condone
me
it.
on that, couldn't it?
Okay, I
Look,
said
I
I.
said it's illegal. All right.
All right, so.
The
Listen,
court will accept the glass bottle of water as evidence.
Yes.
The wrong town.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. I want to read you.
All
the
right.
delivery.
all right. Let's
Needs
let's-
a new read.
look at that.
Miss Brand.
Let's examine it. We can examine things.
Poison. Is there just like shards of glass in it or something? He's coughing up a lot of blood. Is the
Let's
thing.
see here, gentlemen. I believe that is a bottle.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
I would
So your
say
little
Okay.
thingy was doing that thing. What
Ooh,
does
the
that
Yeah.
mean?
label. What's it
Yeah.
say? I think it wants us to look at it.
The label is written in a foreign language that I don't recognize. Do you know what it says, Cosmo?
I think it's French. It must be very expensive water. God damn it.
Yes, but what does it say? That's what I was asking.
Then go to France and ask.
Wow. That's catty.
God, it's obliterated.
Also, get God.
Boo! All of a sudden, it like fades to the sprite of Ryunosuke like hitting his back against the wall. It just turned to like the GTA 5 death screen, wasted.
Wasted.
You could just say that you don't know.
Jesus.
Makes me seem way less clever.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah, look, the liquid.
the Wawa.
The liquid. That's liquid.
Perhaps the back of the label, even.
So this carbonated water is the last drink Dr. Wilson ever had.
It looks like there's a little left in the bottle, although it's just plain water now.
You know, I've been sweating so much. I'm absolutely
No, wait,
Alright.
don't.
God damn it.
No,
God.
wait, don't.
Don't.
Don't
You
do
I'll
it.
just have a sip of this to keep me going. What's the worst that can happen? Wouldn't it be so weird if it was
He
poison?
just picks up random guns. No, Ryu, you can't do that.
Do not
You
touch things.
fucking Putz. Damn it. What is wrong with you?
We have a perfectly good pond at home.
No, mostly like.
Oh my. Okay,
This
so
is sense.
Okay, so
Christ.
at the restaurant, this character Ryunosuke, he
Mhm.
found a gun just on the floor, and
On the
this guy
ground.
decides to pick it up and look
Which
at
is
it.
why we're in this mess.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
That's the entire reason we're here. Is he's like, oh look, a random ass gun. Let me just go get that with my bare hands and grab it.
That's what I've always been taught is whenever you see a gun like on the ground
Just
by
as
itself,
mini fingerprints in and around
immediately
the
pick it
trigger
up.
area.
Yeah.
If
Yep,
you
Yeah.
can,
yep.
just not legal advice, folks.
And if you lick it, I think you legally own it.
It's false. Actually,
So-
that's true for pets as well.
If
Yes.
that is
Also,
if that is true, then I should be the owner of a lot of ketchup bottles based on my youth. I liked a lot of ketchup bottles
Gross.
when I was younger.
Oh, okay. Kids do weird things. No,
Yeah.
that's less. I mean, I was like, don't.
No, totally, no,
Oh.
totally. I did it yesterday.
No,
You
you would
stopped
get in
20
trouble
years
for
ago.
that now. That is like,
right.
yeah. For one thing, that's evidence. You can't go drinking evidence.
Guys,
I
he
said that
just-
one.
Haas said you can't. Oh, you could steal evidence, but you can't drink evidence.
Well, you did submit it to the court, right?
Yeah, come
I
on,
guess.
come
So
on,
technically,
guys.
he didn't steal it for the sake of like,
Mm.
keeping it.
Mm.
Or I guess he did drink it, which is
Yeah.
foolish. And bad protocol.
Oh no, you're right. We don't know what might be inside, do we?
You never cease to amaze me, Ryu, in more ways than one. Smolder.
Sand ellipses. I wonder. Could there be anything in this
Oh,
water?
That's
No, where I
okay. No,
thought,
that
yeah.
makes sense. It was the
That's where I
last
thought that
time.
was gonna go. Yeah.
God. What's the matter? You've gone quiet all of a sudden.
He just looks at the bottle, looks to Kaz, looks at the bottle, looks at Kaz, like, I'm gonna drink it.
I'm gonna drink it.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna drink it.
I'm gonna drink it, you can't stop me! My vital organs!
God.
I think I might have just worked something out. Interesting, possibility.
Ellipses! Exclamation point.
Alright, so... What are we doing now? Do I, like, click on it
Probably
again?
all the stuff. Did we get another one?
Okay, no, it's just gonna go through all this
that's the
again.
same.
Alright.
Dun.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any other part to it? We looked at
red
the
thing
writing.
was the lip right at the top with that key. No, it didn't.
Let's see. No, I didn't.
I thought I saw it change. I think it just like
Well,
lined up with the rim
Look
in a way.
straight down the bottle.
Yeah, I tried that. I
I
don't think
think
it did
that's
anything.
just the liquid catching. If it
Oh,
was, maybe I'm
okay.
not.
Yeah.
Sure, but I
See,
think I saw
this
it
is
just,
the
like,
this is
lighten
this
up.
the little stamp on it,
Okay.
and then this is the actual liquid itself.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I think we might be all set then.
Is there
And
like
straight
part of
up
it?
the bottom.
That's the reflection. Okay, I thought it was like, why is this
Yeah.
green? See,
Mm.
I played through this whole series, but it's been so long since I did these cases. I forgot pretty much like wow
Finer
all the
point
evidence.
detail
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that's the fun part about these games. Is it's like you can remember the gist and still like.
Yeah.
Wait,
How do we get here?
What?
It's more
Hmm.
no. It's I played through all of it and
Oh,
then I
how
played
did we
again.
get
I'm like, how do
here?
you?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
Sorry,
it's not the craziest
right
thing. I
here.
mean, they put a bird on the stand in the second game. Or was no, it's the first game. The first game. Yes, first game. Right.
Okay.
So Maria, I think you said this before I examined the bottle.
Yes, Brad. Yeah. Can you confirm that this is indeed the bottle from which you drank on the day of the victim's death?
Make her drink it. Make her drink it. It's like, all right, Miss Fred, if you didn't poison him, how would you take a
I
sip?
hereby order you to drink this. Do it. Do it. Whack with the gavel.
Yes, It was that bottle. What was that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question.
Ooh.
That's a little
Well,
sus. It's a little sus.
counsel, you may resume, Remuse. Not it. The cross examination. The anti-inspector will kindly control his fervor.
Get him to a hospital.
Never.
For Nurgle.
Hey, I mean, like, if we don't put her in prison, she'll at least die from tuberculosis being next to him. So, you know.
Okay, go
I
to the.
think it's the ground up glass or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, the man's
I
been
think-
poisoned.
All right, so I think now we present the bottle on one of
But
these.
while do we need to present one as an individual or like in response to one of these statements? Or
Yes.
is it just okay, yeah.
Because
There, that one then. I
Yeah,
suppose,
this one.
right? Yeah.
yeah, I mean, worst case we lose a point here, and we have 5, so you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take one for the team.
Yeah, it's you don't get 5 chances. Okay. You gotta get
All right,
perfect.
all right,
All the
let's do it.
time.
All right, and
Unless it's the second next one, the one that says if you can find me another cause of death where that doesn't leave a mark.
right.
That's probably a good catch there.
Let's do that. Let's do that one
Yeah.
first.
Please do show
And
me. And
I
then
think
just
that's
like
it.
the bottle. Look,
This
Alright.
one. Right here.
Alright.
this cause of death.
What's in this? Drink it.
All right, let's do it.
Drink it. Drink it. You won't.
Oh, music
What
stopped.
is this? The bottle of water.
I
Yeah.
just said this. Actually, there is one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. Oh no, sad English ellipses.
And what do you need to grow oranges? Water.
Poison. Oh,
Dun dun dun.
obviously, I'm referring to looks over his left shoulder, looks over his right shoulder. To poison. Ooh.
Poison?
On the day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated water. Could it be that there was poison inside?
Gasp.
Yeah.
Look how upset he is. He's like, I
Yeah.
should not have drank from that.
Oh,
shit. I think I figured out why I felt bad.
That's where all the blood is
Lately.
coming from.
Right.
yeah, he's just like, holy shit, I'm dead.
How else would he have been sure it was carbonated? To be honest.
Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Ooh. Some guy is like,
Water.
the spiciest shit
Water.
while eating something.
Whoa.
And on that day, who was sitting at the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink? That's typo. That's definitely a
The
typo.
only person. Yeah.
There's only person who could possibly have done it. I'm sorry, my English isn't too good. Giselle Brett, it was you. Secretary.
Yes.
This is outrageous! To suggest such a thing without a scrap of evidence! You rookie imbecile! Have you considered the delicate situation our country finds itself in now?
I have decided that I hate the government.
Have you forgotten that we only just signed an accord of friendship with the British Empire
Oh no.
and promised not to poison each other?
We got friendship bracelets and everything.
Well, it seems like they are. That's.
Have you even the vaguest inkling that your rash accusations could jeopardize the entire treaty and therefore the world?
It's like also the poisoning may have had an impact. This is not a political arena. This is a trial to determine one individual's guilt with respect to one crime.
I was hoping that Ryunosuke would object and just say, yes.
Nah. Oh.
Or even better, just no.
Your Honor, nah.
Yeah. You're and the judge like sees that and then looks at the prosecutor and he's like, I don't know what to tell you. He said no.
Nah.
Sustained.
Sustained, overruled. Shut up, Ouchie.
What?
The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We are here to determine the truth. Solid choice, honestly. I don't know how else to go about that one.
Ahem. If I may.
I will silence you forever.
Shut up! It is you who should be silent. I love how Ouchie was literally like, I'm gonna kill you. I will silence you forever.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ways you could silence someone.
Of course. I will
We
definitely stop talking and communication of any kind from across the courtroom. Distance.
no, he said I will silence you forever. So I mean, it's pretty
I
dramatic.
mean, yeah. Throw him in jail or something, potentially. I think you're assuming where.
Where did that come from? I just mean Ouchie being himself. She just snapped.
That rage, though.
What?
I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my lady. To what are you referring?
I described your police force as inferior. But no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigated this particular point thoroughly, I believe. This bottle, I mean, Inspector, and whether it contained poison or not.
Of course. I drank some.
You know, good.
And I've
What the
been
heck?
fine.
You know, there's just a little bit of this whole coughing blood thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's unrelated.
Viewers like, what?
Have you have you forgotten what my guiding principle is already?
Kleptomania?
I strive for a flawless investigation every time, no matter how much mystery liquid I have to drink.
Or evidence I have to conceal.
Or evidence
Or
I have to
consume.
steal. Or
I-
consume, yes.
I don't believe it. Come on, cause this guy gets to drink the evidence and not me? Come on.
Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its contents, using a very particular method.
And what did you find, Inspector?
We use the slurp step.
I ordered tests for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. Lasses, we could find no trace of poison of any description in the bottle of carbonated water, Your Excellency.
Unless it was a new poison.
No, it was in
Or
a cup.
what was
in
it
the cup.
carbonated with?
Oh, okay.
What are you sure?
Oh god, cause is sweating. We're screwed.
The tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. Who happens to be my uncle.
No. My back. My back. I'm very grateful to all you Japanese.
Oof.
You've successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you.
But of course, dear lady, the pleasure, was all ours.
Oh, I'm just stupid. I was so sure.
This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned.
Yeah, thank you, counsel. Yeah, I think that cross-examination has clarified everything. As the prosecution has asserted, the shot to the chest from this gun is the only conceivable cause of death.
We never got to examine the gun, by the way.
That's a good point. That's
know.
probably a piece of evidence that's about to
But-
be entered into it.
Yeah,
Into the record, hopefully.
but I mean, we're still going by the poison theory, so he wasn't. I don't know what the gunshot. Well, the gunshot must have been afterwards, so. But still.
Right.
Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding this weapon, is the only possible culprit.
Oh man, I shouldn't have picked it
Are we
up.
about
I
to
just
get
thought a shiny
convicted?
gun.
This
I
sucks.
think you're about to get. I think you're about to get got, man.
You're gonna
God,
be sent up the river.
I'm about to get caught.
The court wishes to apologize for the great inconvenience this has caused you, Miss Brett.
Oh no, I'm just glad the matter is resolved.
Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present the court at this point?
Sorry, I was spacing out there.
That's all right. Oh, Kazuma.
That man's mouth blood.
Ellipses. I'm sorry, Ryu. I have nothing more.
No. Well, if you'll excuse me now,
And
I
come
really
on,
must.
Tom Selleck, swinging the window.
Seriously, I really must be leaving. Choo-doo-doo.
Are we real? Did we lose? I don't buy
Oh,
it. Yeah,
oh.
okay. There we go. Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Oh no, he sent her off to go get something.
Yeah.
Your Honor, nah.